Well, it's fascinating, isn't it? I came down this morning and missed everybody. I was here at the wrong time. And so I'm here this afternoon. I got a feeling I'm too late now. They've all gone in. The bike's still here, the motorbike. I think the bailiff must have come on there because there's nobody parking up in the Crown Officers' spaces.
Stop filming, please. Stop filming.
Come here, young man. How's it going? The new school?
Yeah, it's a new school year, isn't
Yeah?
it? Yeah. Got any questions?
Well, I'm not doing very well so far, but
There's a lot of new members, I think, which is interesting.
yes. Are they going to be lively mice or are they going to be quiet mice?
I don't know. What we've seen, the early indications, and it may change, is that we've kind of got a one-party state that exists. So you've got Reform, and there's maybe one or two members who are genuinely independent, but the rest seem to already be being whipped.
I think quite a few people were surprised to see that Deputy Mezek went to the funeral. A bit surprised.
You'd have to. I don't know why you'd be surprised. I think.
Well, I'm surprised that a bunch of Sikhs altogether went to represent a little island like this.
I don't know. Yeah, that's not my area of expertise, but there's clearly an invitation that was sent out, and I think it's probably right for people to attend if they're able.
I want to speak to somebody who was there to see if the Duke was mentioned. Did they bury the Duke as well?
The Duke of Normandy. You need to speak to Philip Joseph about that. I think he's got some ideas.
Has he? About resurrecting the Duke?
Well, I've probably said too much already. Speak to him, because he loves the constitutional matters.
Well,
And maybe speak to Senator Philip Balash, Deputy Balash.
Well, if I can catch him coming along here, it's certainly a subject that he's been interested in.
I mean, as a Gerrier speaker, I think the whole concept of the Duchy of Normandy is an interesting one, because I think it's like an activating myth. So I think we see ourselves as culturally Norman, which we are to a certain extent, and of course we're also culturally Breton, and that often gets forgotten.
And of course one of your Dukes of Normandy murdered the Duke of Brittany, so it makes a bit of hostility there in the family tree.
Yeah, I need to brush up on that bit of history, but they were a terrible bunch sometimes.
And we chopped off the head of one Duke of Normandy, Charles I, of course. We exiled his son, James II. Then we caused another one later on. Well, we chopped off the head of Mary Queen of Scots. She was in line for the throne. She had it briefly. She had her head chopped off. So the Duke has been discontinued quite a few occasions. Just before the war, of course, there was an abdication. So that was another Duke that got sent into exile.
I'm interested in what we never got taught at school really about the period of the parliamentarians taking over Jersey.
Exactly.
So we know that there was a period in Jersey where and it wasn't just the people who were obviously a mixed bunch of people in the island had mixed feelings about which side they were on. A lot probably didn't care. But I also suspect that the bailiff was a parliamentarian for a period. He had to be. And
He was.
The royalist bailiff.
Well, of course, George de Carteret was the royalist bailiff until 1651.
Yeah,
and he said, swear your oath of allegiance or else. And so people tended to swear their oath of allegiance. But of course he was kicked out in 1651 by the parliamentarians, admirals at sea and all that. So it's got a very interesting. I wonder whether there was the bailiff was representing the lieutenant governor, which I thought was rather curious. Now I wonder if the bailiff of Guernsey went as well, and I don't know who went for the Isle of Man. Was the Lord of Man there as well? All these constitutional questions arise on these questions. And of course, in a few weeks, they'll be having a coronation. A coronation of what? A coronation of a Duke. The missing Duke. I think we'll write a play about it, shall we? The missing Duke.
Well, let me know how you get on.
Cheers.
Take care.
I was trying to engage you.